Right here, I have my Primal 7 straps already hooked onto my door. The first exercise will be your pull-ups. So all you have to do is, you have to lift this to pull the arm straps down. Okay. I have my resistance band. I'm going to hook this onto here and buckle this over here. Alright. I'm going to pull the handles all the way down so that the resistance band is in its highest level. And then with an overhand grip, I'm basically going to pull this down. Okay, so obviously I didn't have this right and locked. So you want to make sure that you test it to see if it's fully locked before you go further, which I didn't. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to pull this down with an overhand grip into a sitting position. And in the video it says for you to pull it to, you want to make sure that you pull all the way down to your shoulder level. I can't. I'm using the lowest resistance belt possible, and for some reason I can't, which means I'm really bad at this, or I'm not doing this correctly. But anyway, I'm going to do it the way that I know how, and so I'm going to do a set of 10 with a hold of 15 seconds. So that's 1. And so in the video, it's asking you, or it's telling you to not use any of your lower body muscles, to completely use your core as well as your upper body. So my upper body has never been my strongest point, obviously. So it's quite difficult. I already feel the burn, and I'm only on my 3rd pull. I feel my burn along my triceps, my lats. I'm squeezing my stomach in as hard as I can. And I'm starting to breathe a little bit harder. Okay, a couple more and we're done. All right. That was a little difficult. All right, so on to exercise 2. It will be your push-ups. Hi everyone, thank you for watching my 2nd day of the 60-day challenge with Primal 7. I did my first video yesterday. How did I feel? Today I felt I'm a little sore. I'm especially sore along my tricep area, and for some reason I'm really sore along my quads. So I'll just jump right into the exercises. Okay guys, so this is the 2nd exercise I'll be doing today. It's the push-ups. So in the video they ask for you to step into the band. You're going to bend down, pulling the handle so it'll come all the way down, all right? And then you're going to put your feet along the door and secure it as your anchor. And we're just going to basically doing what the name is, push-ups, right? So you're just going to push down, and I'm going to go up. Fairly easy. So this is a lot easier for me to do than the pull-ups. I mean, I feel like I can do about 100 of these and not get winded. So for people who have a very, very weak upper body, or for people that are not fit, this right here is a great exercise. I mean, I'm already feeling it in my triceps, which I didn't think I would, but I like it. All right. So that was our push-up portion. Okay, so the third exercise, they call it the gate. What the video asks you to do is you are going to lift the lever, pull this all the way down. Let's pull this all the way down. Drop that, secure that in place. Secure that in place. Let's make sure that's nice and tight. So what you're going to do is, it's called the gate. So actually I'm going to shorten up the handles here. I don't know if they recommend that, but I'm going to do it just because I don't have a lot of room. Alright, so they say you can either tie it around your waist or your torso or your chest. I'm going to put it around my chest. And then, here we go, or there we go. And then you're going to lean into it, and then it's basically you just walk. So they want you to walk through the band, and then you can run. So we'll do that for 15 seconds. I mean, this is actually a lot of fun, I'm not going to lie. I feel like a kid. It's a little silly, but I definitely can feel my heart rate go up. Especially, this is making me actually tighten up my stomach. This is a great exercise for my mom. She's a little overweight and a little sedentary, so if she can do this, anyone can do this. Okay, I'm sure that's over 15 seconds. I just don't want to stop. All right, so on to the next video then. The next exercise will be the squats. I'm going to, again, put the band around my upper back. I'm going to grab the handles. Make sure this is, okay, I'm going to give it a nice little tug to make sure it's secure. And then I'm going to lean into it, holding on to this. And then you're going to basically do a squat or pretend that you're sitting in a chair. And you're going to go down. So the squats traditionally have always been one of the hardest exercises for me. That and the lunge. I hate them because it's always been really difficult for me to do, especially with my back pain. This I did yesterday, and I woke up and that was the first thing that I felt were my hamstrings and my buttocks were on fire, so it's working. Now I remember, hold on, I'm going to try this trick. So when I was at physical therapy, I saw them use this, and saw a lot of the people actually extend their arms up to get a deeper workout or a better workout. So I'm going to try this and see if it works. Just stick your arms out like this. I'm sure you can do many variations with this, like a one-legged squat. But I'm just going to stick with the traditional two to master this down. Yeah, that's hard. I'm starting to feel it. One more. All right. One more down. So my next exercise will be the squats. I'm going to, again, put the band around my upper back. I'm going to grab the handles. Make sure this is, okay, I'm going to give it a nice little tug to make sure it's secure. And then I'm going to lean into it, holding on to this. And then you're going to basically do a squat in a, or pretend that you're sitting in a chair, and you're going to go down. So the squats traditionally have always been one of the hardest exercises for me. That and the lunge. I hate them because it's always been really difficult for me to do, especially with my back pain. This I did yesterday, and I woke up and that was the first thing that I felt were my hamstrings and my buttocks were on fire, so it's working. Now I remember, hold on, I'm going to try this trick. So when I was at physical therapy, I saw them use this, and saw a lot of the people actually extend their arms up to get a deeper workout or a better workout. So I'm going to try this and see if it works. Just stick your arms out like this. I'm sure you can do many variations with this, like a one-legged squat. But I'm just going to stick with the traditional two to master this down. Yeah, that's hard. I'm starting to feel it. One more. All right. One more down. All right, so the next exercise after my squats or the lunges, your position is pretty much the same as our squats that we just did. Then I want you to hold on to the handle again. All right. And then with here, you want to go back as far as you can, starting with my right leg, and then you pull up. Up. 3, 4. If you don't feel this in your left leg immediately, you're not doing it right. All right, switch legs. All right, so we're done with the lunges. I'm halfway through the exercises. How do I feel? I'm not gonna lie, my heart rate's up. I'm already sweating, and it's not even 15 minutes. So, do I feel like I'm getting a great workout? Absolutely. I mean, and I'm only halfway through. So, our next exercise is called a twist. In the video, Primal 7 suggests that you pull the handles all the way up. But in my instance, I actually like to leave it down just a little bit because I feel like the straps are too long, and for me to do the video and show you guys, it's a little bit too long for me to do this properly. So by all means, follow what the Primal 7 people say in their instructions for use video. I'm going to tweak it to fit my needs. So what they ask you to do is basically you take the resistance band and you want to either put it on the lower half of your torso, your stomach, or anywhere that you feel comfortable with. You want to lean into it. Make sure you test your balance. All right. So I'm going to put it right in my stomach area. And then you're going to do a twisting motion. So basically you're going to take your elbow and you're going to lift your knee. You're going to do this little thing like that. Kind of like what they used to do with Tybo. So, believe blanks. Hey, yeah. So anyway, so we're going to start. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It does take some getting used to. It feels really weird because you have this band that's holding you up and you're trying to do your exercises. So it's, but it's just odd one. All right, so we'll do this again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So traditionally, if you would do that, you would feel the burn right away, like right here. When I do it with the Primal 7 unit, I actually feel my core here being used more than I would on my lateral sides, my lats. Why? Because I feel like I'm just trying to keep myself balanced onto the band. So I'm not feeling that burn here quite yet, but I'm sure as I use the device more and more, I'll be able to target the muscles for which those exercises are intended for. So on to our very last exercise. Okay, so our last exercise for the day is called the bend. Now, if you watched my video from yesterday, this was one of my favorite workouts to do. Why? Because I really felt it in my back. And that's where my problem area is. So I'm going to, in the video they asked for you to pull the handles all the way up. For the sake of me doing this YouTube video, I'm going to pull the handles halfway so you'll be able to watch me do this. I'm going to take the band and you're going to put it on your lower torso right here. Stand about hip width apart. Lean into it. And you're just basically going to do what its name is called. You're just going to bend down, bend forward, and lift yourself up. Okay. Let me do this right. There we go. There we go. All right, so you go down. And it feels weird because you feel like you're going to fall, but you're not. And then you go back up. So immediately, my entire core is engaged. I feel like my hamstrings are engaged too. I don't know why. But in my quads, so I'm feeling it everywhere. It's amazing. This little exercise right here is amazing. I've done yoga. Am I saying this is like yoga? No. But I'm feeling the stretch from this, much like I did when I used to do downward dogs. So I'm going up really, really slow and bending forward really, really slowly, just so I can feel where it's firing. Again, I'm using my core muscles more than anything else. And we're done with the bend. All right, so we're done with my day 2 challenge with Primal 7. My thoughts. I like it so far. I'm still very awkward in my videos, and that's just because I don't have the movements down very well yet, but I'm assuming that as I progress along, so will my movement fluidity. I like it so far. I definitely do feel my heart rate go up. I mean, that's not the intention, but I do. And I'm pretty in shape. I play tennis about 3 to 4 times a week, so it's a very different type of exercise though. Most importantly, I do feel my entire muscles, my core muscles being engaged, and that's what I want more than anything. My body, I mean, my arms are still a little tingly right now. My legs, they're shaking, and I've only done 15 minutes. So again, this isn't my main objective to do these blogs. It's not for me to get fit or have a six-pack. It's really for my back issues. It's really for more of a holistic approach to see if I can strengthen everything and get myself up and running and get my entire family up and running with 15 minutes a day. So thank you very much. Please check out my blog. I post what I eat every day, and we'll take you from there.